Well, hello. I am Dylan, and this is a test video that I will probably post because I want to get as much content out to the world as possible to develop my content spreading ability. I want to help others, I want to inspire others like my friends and other creators out there to get into more content creation so that we can share our voice and our ideas with the world. So, what do I want to talk about today? Well, it's really up to what pops up into my head. This morning, I've been thinking a lot about boundaries, books, and business. So, with boundaries, I am in the starting phase of building community with others, and each person within this network of potentially creating community, we are all on our own unique journeys in life, and we have varying boundaries and varying life circumstances and life experiences. And so there's a necessary what is necessary is sitting down with the potential community people and people that are connected within that community to have discussions around releasing what is no longer serving. And I am really grateful. I just want to point out I'm really grateful that I get to work in a place like this. I'm in a storefront currently working, and I have the freedom to create content. I'm really excited about that so that I can keep on sharing without having to dip into my time at home where I like to rest and recharge. It's a little bit different of a vibe, me here today, but I do like it because I can tap into more of my professional side when I'm talking. So, with the boundaries, that also means that there may be clips or uh, snips of trimmed spots within this video. I'm doing my best to make sure that this can be one continuous video, but if someone comes in, obviously I will not use some of the content where I am interacting with someone else. So just keeping that in mind, from this point, we should be good. However, or up to this point, we should be good. But then from this point, there may be some breaks in the video. My hope is that this is a longer video, so if you do not have the time in this moment to watch this whole thing, that is all right. You can watch it in snippets. It is easiest if you have a YouTube subscription so that you can continue playing where you left off with on one device to another. I have a love-hate relationship with paying for subscription services. On one end, I like all the benefits that come with it, but then I don't like the downside where I feel like sometimes I've got to use it and I get into the entertainment trap. And right now I'm trying to create as much content as possible, and if I fall into the entertainment trap, then I lose momentum. And I really want to focus on providing as much value. So moving forward, we have boundaries, books, and business. I think it was books was the second one. So the book I've been reading today was Arete, and I may or may not include this in the Arete list, but today's +1 micro chapter was about, what was it about? I know it was about anti-fragility and confidence. Yes, it was about a specific paradox. I don't know if it was I think it was Stockholm paradox. I could be wrong, but it's about knowing that you will get to the end result, and at the same time knowing that it may take a long time. And it had its origins a long, long time ago in the Vietnam War era for prisoner of war. And so we are not obviously prisoners of war if you are watching this. So how does this apply to our lives? Well, if you have a dream, like I do, of building community or building a retreat or just changing your life, it's good to know that it's good to believe that it will happen. Eventually, it will happen. Have that in mind. And also know that it won't happen today. Like, I'm not going to go home tonight and pack my bags and go to a completely built regenerative retreat center to my specifications. It takes longer than hours or minutes to develop this thing. Now, I had a conversation with my partner this morning about being open to miracles. And we've both done work with Compassion Key and the founder of Compassion Key, Edward Mannix, to open up to the idea of being a walking field of miracles wherever we go. And so helping others with miracles, and then also being open to receiving miracles. And so if you've got a large amount of money, I'd love to talk with you. And if you feel like I do still struggle with this, I want to be open to the idea that this spring I could move into land that would be great, and we could go and start functioning right away. But I know that even getting started with a regenerative retreat center, there's so many steps involved. And like a business like this, we recently had our 5-year anniversary, and there are still people that have lived here all their lives that are still discovering us for the first time. And so one of the things I really want to focus on is spreading the message of my dreams and my community's dreams and everyone in there, every individual's dreams and our businesses, our pursuits in life, and working on spreading that message as much as possible. It may get annoying for some people or repetitive, but it's not the point to feel it's not in my best interest to worry about annoying people about spreading my message or the message of my friends who desire this community framework. This community framework of bringing our dreams into reality. I really want to make sure that everyone knows all the good things that are possible in this universe. And the book that I got that inspired this train of thought, Arete, the Activate Your Heroic Potential. I don't have the book with me right now, but it's about yay big and about this thick. It's got 1,000 pages in it with micro chapters, 451 ideas to activate. To activate your heroic potential. And what better way to activate heroic potential than to expose people to all of the ideas that have helped heroes or heroic people in the past. I love it, and I know that in the combination of Arete and the heroic training platform together has already been impacting my life tremendously. It's been helping me get content out there, filming myself every day and investing in this microphone so that I can be more creative in how I interact with the camera, like from a distance, still acquiring good audio while there's other noises going around. I love it so much. I also have a tripod I did not bring today, but I'm excited to utilize that combo of the tripod and these lavalier mics that I got I have two of them in a charging case so that I can do podcast like interviews with video anywhere with anyone. And so my intention is to spread the message that I am open and available for having conversations with people in my immediate area. I prefer the personal, physical connections with people because then I can physically introduce them to other people in my network, especially my partner, who are more experienced in life and discerning of particular people. I am a very social butterfly, so I love talking with everyone, and I'd love to have a conversation with you, and preferably recorded, but it doesn't have to be. I also have private scheduling links for a private conversation if you'd like to have a private conversation before we think about doing a recorded one. But I know this is the beginning of my YouTube channel. This is the beginning of my content creation journey, or towards the beginning. I've been making videos for years, non-professionally, very amateurly, and I really want to accelerate this growth by working with other people who are interested in accelerating and activating their heroic potential in life. And what better way to do that than by reaching out every single day with creating content and telling people that I am open for connecting. I really love this idea. I love podcasts. I love videos where people are talking. I call them talking head videos. And I'm really excited to introduce and expose people to the ideas of my friends. I am just one person. I can talk and introduce ideas, and I love to be a facilitator of conversations, especially between other people. And I know there will be a point where I'll need a third mic or a fourth mic to facilitate some more beautiful conversations that incorporate more people. And at the same time, I know that the one-on-ones that I will have very soon and indefinitely will be transformative for both me and the person I'm talking with, as well as both of our social support networks, and disseminating that information and just going and going and going, developing more, minimally editing the content so we still get the essence of what we are talking about. I don't want to take too much out of context besides doing short videos and marketing videos to pull people into the content. I follow certain YouTube and Spotify channels that do a great job of promoting their content and have a very wide reaching network, like the Joe Rogan podcast and the Diary of a CEO. I like both of those and more, and I really want to get started with that. And so that leads me to my third point, which is business, boundaries, books, and business. And with business, well, I am a health coach. I was a massage therapist, and I let that go when I burnt out because I didn't have the boundaries to keep myself moving forward, giving and receiving the healing work that is required when you are working with people one-on-one for long periods of time and helping them release energy. And so now I feel that the best way moving forward for me to help spread my business, my work into the world is through content and helping other business people create content so that we can all level up together. The people in my life, I have so many people in my life that have businesses. I consider the owner of this business, Dan, to be a friend of mine, and I really want to inspire him to get back into content creation. He used to have a podcast, and I have so many friends that do so many cool things, both in my local community and around the world. And I know that first I want to start off with the people locally so I can be in person with them, talking with them, and you can see us talking together. I believe it'll be beautiful to witness and to just get the content out. And eventually, throughout the journey, every 10 or 100 episodes, I really want to dive in and find the highlights to mash up together in videos, so when people discover my channel through various means, they can see these as ways to dip their toes in of the variety of conversations that I'm having with people. And I feel like that would be a beautiful way, and then they can get into the specific conversations. I've been told that it's good to do 5 to 7 minute long videos, and so I will honor that. And after finishing this video, I will go back and do my best to condense it down. So I'm talking about the boundaries, books, and business in a very short and condensed. That then leads people to come to this video when they have more time and they can listen to Dylan talk. I like to call it Chilling with Dylan. That's my idea right now of my podcast, is to invite people to chill with Dylan and invite their guests to experience chilling with Dylan. I feel like I can help the world chill out a little bit, and some people I believe would benefit from chilling out quite more than others. Some people need to activate their heroic potential a little bit more. But I do believe that activating your heroic potential involves a level of being chill to not seem over the top. And that could be a block of mine, because I know I had a conversation with someone the other day that has a lot of energy to talk, and they would thrive on a podcast because they could talk for hours and hours on end about any topic, because they love going deep into topics. And it's not in my interest to facilitate virtual podcasts at the moment. I wholeheartedly believe, like the 2 podcasts I mentioned earlier, Joe Rogan and Diary of a CEO, that it's very much sitting down, having the eye contact, and facilitating a deep discussion between 2 people in the energetical space, the physical, intimate space of a room, to move through a conversation that brings about more positivity and change than over the interwebs or airspace, internet, however you call it. Eventually, yes. Right now I'm getting my skills, and I know, according to my design, that in person, doing business and work with people in person is in my highest intention, my highest intentions. It is a very good benefit to me to do work with people in person. And so these videos work as a sort of invitation to connect with me. Like, just reach out to me, send me a text, give me a call, shoot me an email. I am working to respond faster. Phones calling me is the best. I am usually open to phone calling. If someone called me right now, I would probably answer. If someone texted me, I will do my best to answer soon. Sometimes it'll go to spam, depending on the service provider. And then email, usually within 24 to 48 hours, I would respond. Now, yeah, I just really want, and if you know where I work, if you know me and you know where I work, come by. It's like this. I don't have customers at the moment. In the morning, on a Saturday morning, it's usually pretty quiet. So feel free to stop on by, and we can literally talk. And I would even invite us to have a conversation like this and record it if you are up to it, if you are a business person, if you are a creator, if you want to get your word out to the world, to my audience and your audience, if you want to start building your own audience, if you want to just help create change in the world, come, let's talk. We can do it here, we can do it at my place, we can go out into nature. I really love being out in nature now that I have a tripod set up in the lavalier mic, wireless setup. We can literally be anywhere to have a conversation. I'm open to bundling up. It is the winter now. We don't have snow on the ground or much snow on the ground, but even when we do have a lot of snow on the ground, I am open to being out there because it is nice, crisp, wintry air, and it's so quiet out there when we have the blankets of snow. It's yeah, it's beautiful. And I feel complete. So thank you for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed me ranting and talking about my thoughts this morning. Comment below anything that has come up in your mind. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear any suggestions you have. I'm at the beginning of my content creations journey, so I am very open to any feedback at all, preferably constructive criticism, but any ideas are good. If you want me to explore different ways of creating videos, preferably on the minimally editing side where I can point, shoot, and then post, that is the best. That's what I'll be doing with this video since I've had no interruptions, which is amazing. Subscribe to my channel for more, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this and to witness the journey moving forward. Especially subscribe if you yourself have ever thought about creating a YouTube channel, because I'd love to connect with you and teach you more about the ways of getting started like myself so that we can grow together. And check out another video if you've got some time to chill with Dylan. Toodles, and have a beautiful rest of your day.